Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video and welcome to the 1000th video uploaded to my channel. I really cannot believe that today is the day. Today is the day after 999 videos uploaded to this channel, not including the ones that were deleted. We are finally here at video 1000. I'm just going to take a very moment to say thank you all so much for helping me reach this milestone of 1000 videos to this channel. If it wasn't for you guys constantly watching me and having given me the motivation to make these videos when I started doing videos back in December of 2022, I don't think we could have reached this moment. This is only the first big moment of this year for this channel, for channel so far, which was to reach 1000 videos. And here we are now with the 1000th video. Let's see if we can also hit 1000 subscribers before the end of this year. But just thank you all so much for helping me reach this milestone of 1000 videos. It really means a whole lot to me. And what better way to celebrate what the 1000th video uploaded to this channel than with the longest reaction video that is going to be uploaded to the channel this day. Because for the 1000th video uploaded to this channel, I am officially going to react to The Day of the Diesels rewrite by Nino Productions. This is something that Nino has been working on since 2020. It is, but scripts have been ripped up, multiple cancellations, and just a lack of motivation overall. But here, as you can see, this has been a project passion of his. He has, and Nino has finally managed to get the script right for this rewrite. So for those of you who don't know what Day of the Diesels was, Day of the Diesels originally was released in 2011 by Hit Entertainment. It was, and let's say a lot of the fandom did not like it, many calling it disappointing. It was due to its plot, and I will admit I found the film quite disappointing. It did, because I think that film had potential. It did, but some aspects of the original film ruined it, especially given the fact that the original one was supposed to be a bit more darker. It was, but Hit was like, no, that's too dark. We want it to be just like, to be in line with us. It is, and we all know that. And I'm reacting to this video a day after we celebrated the 40th anniversary of the television series. The Thomas and Friends television series turned 40 years old yesterday. It did. 40 years ago yesterday, the first episode of Thomas and Friends ever, which was Thomas and Gordon, was broadcast on CITV for the first time here in the UK, and that was the day that would forever define a generation. It would. So, happy 40th anniversary to the Thomas and Friends television series. Just ignore that message right there, and yeah, it has been a while since I reacted to a video from Nino's channel, and I think it was the last story of season 1 of his Thomas and Friends continued series. I will have actually that out in the top right corner of your screen if you want to go check that out. But I really have enjoyed those videos. I've been excited when this was teased at the end of the season 1 finale of Thomas and Friends continued. And when I realized I was getting close to 1000 videos, it's kind of been a slow burner to hit 1000 videos over these last few months because of all the work that's been going on in my house. But I was like to myself, I'm going to save this video for the 1000th video uploaded to this channel. And today, 10th of October 2024, is officially the day I upload the 1000th video to this channel. It's absolutely amazing. Let me know in the comments down below, out of all the videos I've done leading up to this point, which one's your favorite? I have quite a few I like, but I won't name them. Yeah, I cannot believe this is the 1000th video that is being uploaded to this channel. So once again, I thank you all so much for helping me reach this point by you guys constantly continuing to watch my videos, even though they're not the best of high quality. As you can see, I'm actually in my new chair right now. My new chair I got last week. I did. Trust me, when I get my new computer sorted out, you guys are gonna love the improved quality of my videos. I'm actually maybe getting a new webcam as well. But for right now, let's just focus on this rewrite. Currently stands at 1 hour 40 minutes, and we're going to react to this whole thing. We are straight through to 1 hour 40 minutes. I probably should make sure I have the laptop. I should probably have the laptop charger plugged in, so just in case it does go to low battery, I can just quickly go and switch it on. I can, but I'll just put this in so I'm ready for it. But here we go for video 1000. I cannot wait for this rewrite. I've been wanting to react to this rewrite for the last 2 months now since it premiered. It did, and I can't wait for it. So, are you guys ready for the longest reaction video uploaded to this channel? I hope you are. Grab a popcorn or a cup of tea because this is going to be one hell of a ride. Links for I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's dive. Let's get straight into video 1000th video that will be uploaded. That's going to be uploaded to this channel. The rewrite of Day of the Diesels by Nino's Productions. I can't believe I'm reacting to a video this long.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Thomas. Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did. Thank you, Percy.
Aww.
Can you feel that nice warm weather? You can really tell that summer is finally here. It is indeed. I can't wait to take passengers to the seaside. My bright red paintwork will glisten in the sun.
Well, I'm looking forward to travelling through the forest and seeing the lovely flowers that have fully blossomed.
Let's
Henry's
not
love of
forget all
nature.
of the holiday makers travelling from all over the world just to see us.
Yes, it certainly will be busy. But I believe this summer will be our best one yet.
Ooh. Diesel.
Steam engines? More like scaredy engines.
What are you doing here?
Were you just looking to give us a fright?
Now, I'll have you know that I was invited here by the Fat Controller himself. He has a very important announcement to make. He wants his most useful engines present.
Exactly, so, why are you here then?
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, Toby. What are you doing here?
The Fat Controller wanted me to come here to Tidmouth. He has some big news, apparently.
I wonder who else shall be coming.
Duck and Oliver. And the Scottish
Morning,
Twins.
all. Sorry for the noisy entrance. Hope we're not late for the meeting.
Not at all, Duck. In fact, you're just in time.
Here comes the Fat Controller.
Why is Mr. Percival with Sir Topham Hatt?
I don't know, Percy, but we'll find out soon.
Good morning, everyone. I am very glad you are all here. I have gathered you here to announce that for the summer, I shall be going on holiday with Lady Hat.
Ooh.
How long will you be on holiday, sir?
We will be back in the autumn. Our flight is tomorrow morning.
But, sir, who will look after the railway while you're gone?
That is where I come in, Percy.
Mr. Percival here shall be in charge of the railway in my absence.
Okay.
He will assign you all of your jobs and will make sure that everything runs like clockwork. Mr. Percival, sir, I just would like to let you know that I am the designated express engine on the railway.
Yes, Gordon, there's no need to worry. Sir Topham Hatt has already informed me how things are done on his railway, and I will make sure that nothing changes at all.
Don't take the
Okay.
express from Port Gordon. Hey, he wouldn't know what to do if he was taken off of it.
Oh, do be quiet. Settle down, everyone. While I'm gone, I expect you all to be on your best behaviour, and do not forget to be really useful engines. That includes you, Diesel. I expect no nonsense from you while I'm away.
Yes, sir. I shall do my absolute best.
Good. James shall be the one who takes us to the airport tomorrow, but for now I shall be assigning you all your jobs for the day.
The boss will want to hear about this.
Looks like he's off to tell Diesel 10 he is. Vickerstown Diesel Works. Oh look, it's Den Dart.
There you all, Dennis. You're all
Dennis.
set and ready to go.
Sorry we couldn't fix you in time to make it to the Fat Controller's meeting.
That's all right. I'm just happy I'm fixed. Thank you, Den.
Those of you who don't know that Dennis was going to Splatter, Dodge, and Dennis were originally going to appear in the original version of Day of the Diesels, but they were cut out in favor of Paxton, Sydney, and Norman.
Thank you, Dot. Hello, Diesel.
So this version obviously doesn't involve the Diesel web.
Oh,
it does.
Diesel, what are you doing here? Don't you have work to do?
What he means is you're supposed to collect a delivery for us at Brendam Docks.
I will, but I need to see the boss.
I don't think that's such a good idea, Diesel.
What he means is the boss doesn't like to be bothered by silly things.
Trust me. He's going to want to hear what I have to say.
Very well. Wait here.
You know what happens when he gets angry, right?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Dot.
we know.
Just let me handle it.
He'll be out in a moment. Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, here he comes. Diesel 10.
Diesel.
Sir, I have wonderful news to share with you. It is regarding the Fat Controller. He is...
Be very careful with your next choice of words. That man is pathetic. A fool for still keeping worthless puffballs in service. They should have been scrapped a long time ago, cut up and melted down to where they are nothing.
Well, that sadly happened to most of the steam engines on the mainland Diesel 10, and with Dr. Beeching and his ex in the 1960s.
They do not deserve to remain in steam. They deserve to be extinct. Yet, here we are, in a world where we are the ones who revolutionized the railways, and the outdated pieces of machinery get all the glory. All thanks to that worthless man, Sir Topham Hatt.
Come on,
so
Diesel.
Tell me, young Diesel, what do you have to say about him?
He's going away tomorrow.
He's not going to be on SODOR anymore?
No. For the whole summer he'll be gone, which is exactly what you needed for your plan.
Excellent. This is marvelous news you brought me, Diesel. Well done. Well done. It is time!
He's really going on holiday for the whole summer. But is he certain Mr. Percival knows what he's doing?
Of course! Mr. Percival has a lot of experience being a railway controller. He's very good at running the Skarloey Railway. I'm sure he knows what he is doing. So don't worry and just take in that lovely summer weather.
Well, alright. I suppose we're being a bit too anxious. We should just listen to the birds' lovely chirping. Oh! Can you smell a smell?
Wait. I can smell it too.
Fire?
Cinders and ashes! Percy! What's happened?
An oil lantern fell over inside and started a fire.
But where are the firefighters?
The fire engines can't reach the building. There's no easy access for them. I'm running out of water, Thomas. We need more.
Don't worry, Percy. I have lots.
Oh, I like that. Oh, and just like that, Bell didn't come. Just like, not like in the original.
Well done to both of you. You managed to stop the flames from spreading, which would have caused more damage to the watermill than it already did. You two are really useful engines. But how on earth did this happen? Weren't the firefighters telephoned?
They were, sir, but the fire engines themselves couldn't get through. There was no easy access for them, being there was no road to travel.
I see. Perhaps we need another method for handling fire emergencies. I must get back to Knapford as soon as possible. I must make some phone calls.
But sir, how will you get there? Me and Percy both ran out of water.
Don't worry, Thomas. I figured that would have happened, so I sent for help.
Hello,
Mavis.
Thomas and Percy. I'll send you two back to the yards where you can fill up on water.
Oh, they're seeing Officer Topham Hatt. James is taking them off to the airport.
Now then, time to assign you all your jobs for the day. Thomas and Percy, before you begin your branch line duties, I need you to go to the docks. You must collect a special delivery and take it to the search and rescue center.
What is it?
Wait and see.
Come on, Percy. Let's go see what it is.
Is it Belle? Oh, there's Molly and Hector.
Who are you?
My name's Belle. Who
Just
are
like
you?
that.
I'm
Just
Thomas,
right.
and this is my friend Percy.
Hello?
Well, hello, Thomas and Percy. It's nice to meet you. What brings you here at the docks?
We're to collect something for the search and rescue center.
You sure it's something and not someone? Because that's where I'm going.
You're going to be working at the rescue center?
Why, yes, I am. For I am the brand new fire engine.
You're a fire engine?
But aren't fire engines red and travel by road?
Not
She's
me.
a very special
I
fire
ride
engine.
the rails and fight fires.
How do you do that?
Oh, allow me to explain. I was given special water cannons. They spray lots of water either very close or very far away. Some workmen gave them to me because they thought it'd be more convenient to have a go-to fire engine back on my old branch line rather than having to wait for emergency services.
Wow.
I've
That's
got
actually
to use
quite
them
cool.
sparingly, though.
I will admit, because for those of you who don't know, that's what some steam engines had during the Second World War. During the Second World War, some steam engines actually had some water cannons fitted onto them to help fight fires where obviously road fire engines could not reach. That's what I learned from a Day of the Diesel review I watched. I can't remember who it was by, but they did mention that's where the inspiration for Belle came from.
I still need water to run, after all, being that I am still a tank engine.
I see. Well, Belle, welcome to SODOR. Come along, and we'll show you where you'll be working.
And there's the search and rescue center.
Oh, wow! I've never been to a rescue center before. It's amazing!
My name's Rocky. Who are you?
I'm Belle. I'm the new fire engine.
You're the new fire engine?
Yes, I am. And I'm very happy to be here.
Belle has special water cannons that can spray water.
Yep, they've certainly gotten the railway on the mainland out of trouble many times before.
Wow, that really is useful. Well, I'm a rail crane.
And I can fly high in the sky to keep an eye on SODOR and make sure there is no trouble at all.
Thanks, Harold.
I'm Harold, by the way.
It's very nice to meet you, Harold and Rocky.
We'll let you get settled in, Belle. Me and Percy have to get started with our branch line jobs.
Doesn't even get an introduction.
Come along, Belle. I'll give you a tour around the island. You must know all of the tracks if you're to be a part of the rescue team.
Right. Lead the way, Harold.
Surprised we got no opening logo we did.
So, Diesel 10, what is the first phase of your plan? We are ready to help you in any way we can.
It is not as simple as one would think, Diesel. In recent years, we have had our own kind who work on this island become too friendly with the enemy. Even if they were to do my bidding, they would never be able to give 100%. Diesels like you, Diesel, are loyal. Diesels like you follow my every order, while others...
Ow! stop being reckless.
I'm not being reckless.
Splatter and dodge! I was about to say that if they didn't appear, I would be extremely disappointed because they were, like I said with Dennis, Splatter and Dodge were also set to appear in the original cut of Day of the Diesels before, like I said, they were cut out.
Oh, so you really didn't see me, huh? No, I didn't. Splatter, I've told you countless times, you need that eye test. Do you know how much they cost these days? I had to sell 2 whole axles just for some new paint. Do you really think an eye test is worth it? How come I'm the only one with functioning eyes? Your eyes function. The rest of you doesn't. Oh, like you're one to talk.
Have less than desirable qualities.
What? Those two? Pah, they're just dimwits. Don't let them discourage you.
It's not just that, Diesel. The ones who are against steam engines don't exactly have a stellar reputation. The moment we initiate my plan, the higher-ups will soon begin to notice something is wrong, and will figure out that we are the culprits. No, for this plan to work, we shall need a pawn. A new recruit. One that could take the fall if we are found out.
Well, I know of 2 Diesels who I used to work with back on the mainland. One is a little gullible, but the other is quite loyal to his fellow Diesels. They'd surely be perfect candidates to help us.
Interesting.
Yes, but the only problem is that I'm not sure how we can get them to SODOR. We can't just go there ourselves. Someone would notice that we are missing.
Do not worry, Diesel, for I have an idea as to how we can get your colleagues to SODOR. It will be all a part of my plan. I would need your assistance, however.
Oh, yes, sir. Please, sir. Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Like
We shall do it tonight.
Music. Do any of you feel that Day of the Diesels could have worked as a bit of a sequel to Magic Railroad, where Diesel 10 did, where the events of this movie could have served as Diesel 10 trying to get revenge on the steam engines for what happened in Magic Railroad? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think Day of the Diesels would have made a good sequel to Magic Railroad?
Your water cannons are simply amazing, Belle.
Why, thank you. You're all too kind.
Did you work with any other fire engines back on the mainland?
Yes, I did, actually. I worked alongside my best friend Flynn.
Who's Flynn, Belle?
Flynn is another fire engine who helped teach me how to fight fires.
Does he travel by rail, too?
He does more than that. He can travel by both rail and road.
A bit like those American fire engines.
Flynn sounds like an amazing fire engine.
He is. I do hope you get to meet him one day.
Well, we're really happy that you joined our railway, Belle.
It's an honor to be here. I've heard so much about SODOR, and I'm thrilled to be working alongside such famous engines. I must be off now. Lots of work to do when you're a fire engine.
Good night, Belle.
Excellent work, Diesel. You've done a fine job.
Thank you, sir.
Now then, follow me. There's just one last thing we need to do.
They're on Gordon's Hill, but why?
Dirty trucks. Why did the fat controller have to tell Mr. Percival that I'm a mixed traffic engine? I should be pulling passengers, not trucks.
Are they going to get Paxton? Are they going to get those 2 of Diesel's friends onto SODOR via crashing, by getting James into an accident? James gonna get into an accident.
I thought I could.
Uh-oh.
Bust my boiler! Someone spilled oil all over the tracks! I can't stop! Help! Help!
James?
Everyone, off the train.
Huh?
Evacuate.
What's going on?
Move, Gordon, move. Move, 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 move.
Who's only gonna catch the Gordon? Whoa.
Whoa!
You think she's gonna catch the Gordon?
James, what are you playing at?
I can't stop! Help me, Gordon! Help me!
All right, I'll slow down. That's it, James. We've almost stopped.
Henry!
Gordon! Oh! Ooh!
Oh my goodness!
Is everyone all right?
I think so.
James, what on earth are you doing, charging down the line like that?
Hey, it's not my fault! Some silly engine left oil all over the tracks!
Oh, there's no point in arguing. Let's just wait for help.
That's all we can do.
Oh dear, what a terrible mess! And only on my second day as controller, too.
I'm sorry, sir. There was oil left on the tracks at Gordon's Hill. I couldn't stop for the life of me.
But oh, it's all right, James. Whatever's happened has happened. All we can do now is get you free repaired. Emily, can you take them to the steamworks, please?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was just unreal right there. Just
Hello,
unreal.
Victor. Hi, Kevin.
Yes. Hello, Emily.
What's the matter? You seem a bit frazzled.
Well, it's just that,
We've been robbed!
Robbed?
I'm afraid so.
We've got no pistons, no domes, no wheels. They're gone. They're all gone.
Oh, the indignity. Who could steal engine parts from the SODOR steamworks?
Oh, don't tell me it was Diesel 10. Oh my goodness. He's literally stolen all the parts.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
dear, what to do? Emily could pull the express, but who on earth is going to take the local then?
Maybe Edward could, but oh dear, then that means that the Brendan branch is completely unoccupied. Maybe if I get one of the engines from the waste dump to... No, then that means that their duties have to be occupied by another engine. Oh, we have so many engines on the Northwestern Railway, and yet they all have so many roles to play that I simply cannot replace without having to buy another...
Excuse me, Mr. Percival? Sir? I need to talk to you.
Oh, 1 second, Diesel. Hello, Diesel.
Oh, this is where
How
Diesel's
may I
gonna get
help
his
you?
friends.
Well, I have heard about the big accident that Gordon, Henry, and James have gotten into today. Such a dreadful thing to happen.
Yes, and to make matters worse, apparently the SODOR Steamworks has had all their spare engine parts stolen.
Dear, oh dear, what a
I wonder who did
tragedy.
it. I wonder who
Not
did
only
it.
do I have to order new parts, but I have to change everyone's schedule around if we are to remain on time.
Well, maybe you wouldn't have to do that, sir.
Oh, why ever not?
I know of 2 diesels on my old line who would be perfect replacements for James, Gordon, and Henry.
Only 2? But Diesel, 3 engines got into an accident today. I still need to find another engine to cover for the missing 3rd.
Would be better than nothing. Otherwise, you'd have to change the whole schedule, and that would cause even more confusion and delay.
Well, very well
Well, it
then.
definitely worked.
And please tell me about your old friends, Diesel. All right, Thomas. before you begin your branch line duties, I need you to go to Brendam Docks. There are 2 engines from the mainland arriving on a ship who will be doing Gordon and Henry's work while they are out of service for the time being.
Yes, sir!
Wonder who these 2 diesels are?
Hello! Welcome to SODOR. My name is Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. Nice to meet you.
Paxton and Norman.
I'm Paxton.
Who's your friend?
Oh, that's Norman. Please forgive him. He's never been used to being away from home.
Hello! Your name is Norman?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Nice to meet you, Norman. My name's Thomas. Is something the matter?
Well, it's been quite a while since either of us has seen a steam engine. Where we come from, they've all been put out of service.
Well, they're still really useful here.
And that's no problem with us. Right, Norman?
I suppose not.
Right. Well then, let's...
Hang on a minute. There's something else on board the ship.
What is it, Cranky?
I think it's a 3rd diesel.
Oh, no.
He didn't.
Is it Sydney? Oh my god, it's Sydney.
Hello, everybody.
Sydney?
Sydney.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be working back on the mainland.
Yes, manager said he was only sending 2 of us.
Oh, really? I forgot what I was supposed to do and followed you both. A workman asked if I was going to SODOR as well, and when I saw you both getting loaded on the ship, I figured I was supposed to as well.
Oh my god, Sydney.
Thomas, meet Sydney. He also works alongside me and Norman back on the mainland.
Well, this is actually perfect.
It is?
Yeah. 3 of our engines are out of service, so having a 3rd diesel here evens it out. Come on, I'll bring you to the big station where you'll meet Mr. Percival.
It's kind of funny that they're replacing James, Gordon, and Henry. They're painted in the same colours as them.
Oh yeah,
I must say,
I just realised that, Cranky. That Paxton, Norman, and Sydney are painted in the same colours as Henry, Gordon, and James right there. I just realised that just now. Okay, I'm loving this rewrite
this
so
is quite
far.
a surprise. We were only expecting 2 engines. Well, nevertheless, I'm certain you will all do your best to be really useful engines. As you can see, there is a lot of work to do on our railway, so it's best that the 3 of you get started right away.
What jobs will we be doing, sir?
You 3 shall be doing mainline duties. I understand it might be a lot for you 3 to handle, so if you need any help at all, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you, sir. But we diesels are designed to manage any kind of job regardless of our size. We can shunt the smallest of wagons and haul the heaviest of flatbeds.
Yep.
We may be little, but we can do big things.
Hey, that's what I say too.
Little
so
engines
you
can do big
Ah, excellent. Then you should have no issues with your first job then.
What would that be, Mr. Pencil Sharpener?
It's Mr. Percival. Anyway, you 3 shall be triple-heading the express. You will need to learn the main line, and that will be the perfect job for you. Thomas, please fetch the express coaches. I shall inform Norman, Paxton, and Sydney what they need to know.
Yes, sir!
There's certainly a lot more steamies here than I anticipated.
Oh, be nice.
What's the point? Have you forgotten why we're here in the first place?
No.
So get your headlamp out of the clouds. We're not here to make friends. We've got important work to do.
Yes, Norman. But what about Sydney? He's innocent. He shouldn't be a part of this. Look, he's just counting trucks, for goodness sake.
Truck, tanker, truck.
Well, he's here now. We'll just have to fill him in on the plan.
Well, long time no see. Hello, Paxton and Norman.
Hello, Diesel.
Diesel, hi. It's so nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you two as well.
I have no idea what kind of truck you are.
Who is that?
That's Sydney, the diesel who took over your work when you left the mainland. There was a bit of a miscommunication with the workmen. Don't worry, he won't get in the way.
For your sake, let's hope not. Anyway,
Is Sydney going to be the liability of Diesel 10's plan? So that means Sydney will take the fall, and because of how forgetful he is.
I'm glad I ran into you. You three are to report to Vickerstown Diesel Works tonight. My boss has a very important assignment for you to do.
Yes, Diesel, we'll be there.
Excellent.
What do you mean I won't get in the way, Norman? You say that's all I ever do.
Shut up, Sydney. Oh no, not him.
Norm, hello!
It is him. Hello, Dennis.
Oh, I can't believe it! My own brother!
Of course, I should have mentioned that Dennis and Norman share the same bases they do, so that makes them really brothers they do. I really wish we got an episode in the CGI era where Norman and Dennis interact with each other.
It's so good to see you again!
So, this is where you work now?
Yep. Got sent to work here on the island of SODOR. What are you doing here? Are you working on SODOR now?
Well, it certainly looks that way, doesn't it?
Oh, how splendid! We can work together, just like the good old days.
Well, together and good old days seems like sort of a stretch.
Ah, well. I know that I wasn't exactly the most hard-working diesel in my younger days, but I'm a different engine now. I'm a hard worker and do all sorts of jobs on the railway. I'm particularly good at shunting. Watch how smoothly I can do it.
Oh,
well,
dear.
I didn't say it was clean work.
You think this is funny? Look at you. You're covered in dirty, filthy coal.
Oh, it's just a little spill. We could clean this up in...
No. There's no we anymore. From now on, it's just me.
But, Norman, I'm sorry I didn't...
Dennis, you listen to me, and you listen good. I'm here to get my jobs done efficiently. I don't need you getting in the way of that, and I'm certainly done cleaning up after your messes for you. Perhaps it'd be best if you...
Because we all know that Dennis was a bit of a lazy diesel back in his old days, he was, and looks like poor Norman was left to do that dirty work, and it seems that Norman still feels
Just
quite about
keep your
it.
distance from me. We may be brothers, but we shall never be work colleagues or even friends for that matter.
Oh, poor Dennis.
And well done, you three. You were on time and didn't cause any confusion and delay.
Thank you very much, sir. Shall there be anything else we can do?
Well, there is the flying kipper, but I've already assigned that job to another engine, so you're all done for the day. You can all stay at Tidmouth Sheds given that the spot's available for the time being.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pencil Pusher.
It's Mr. Percival, Sydney.
Come on,
Mr.
Sydney,
Percival.
at least say the
All right,
name
then,
right.
Get a good night's sleep. You will all have another busy day tomorrow.
Hello, Diesels!
Hi, Thomas.
Are you free done for the day? You could stay at Timber Sheds during your time on SODOR.
We can show you the way.
I'm afraid we were tasked with doing late-night work. We diesels don't get tired as frequently as you steam engines do. That's why we were given more work. You can go get your beauty sleep while us modern engines keep the railway running.
Pah! I'll have you know I deliver the mail train as soon as the sun sets. In fact, I shall be doing so all night long.
Pah! We diesels could do that job in half the
So
time.
this is Percy going to expose the plan because of him pulling the mail.
Come along, you two. We mustn't be late.
I'm sorry about... I'm really sorry about this.
Well, bust my boiler. What a horrid trio of diesels.
Paxton and Sydney seem friendly. It's that Norman I don't trust, however.
at the diesel works. We're not damaged.
Diesel said his boss told us to be here, remember?
I think so. But who was Diesel again?
I swear, it's like talking to a brick wall with him.
Norman's losing his patience with
Norman, Paxton,
Sydney.
and Sydney. So glad you've made it on time. We are all happy you've joined us.
Oh, hello, Diesel. What do you mean?
That's a big claw.
So, these are your associates, Diesel?
Yes, sir.
You had said there were only 2 of them.
That blue one was a stowaway on their ship, apparently, sir.
That's a big claw.
I suppose this could benefit us. My name is Diesel 10. Your new duties are to serve me and do exactly as I command. If any of you try to cross me, then you will either face the cutter's torch or be Pinchy's next meal. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. We are only here on SODOR to serve thee.
Excellent.
Oh,
Tell me,
Paxton and
Red
Sydney
One,
don't like this.
what is your name, as well as your friends?
My name is Norman, sir. The green diesel's my friend Paxton, and the blue one is Sydney.
That's a big claw.
I like you, Norman. You remind me of myself in my younger days. I can tell that you shall be a fine addition to my army. Now then, for your first task. These trucks are filled with bad coal and tainted water. I need you to travel to every water tower and coal hopper on the railway and swap out their good fuel with the bad stuff. Is that understood?
That's
Sydney, stop.
Claw.
Must I repeat myself?
No, he knows what to do.
Diesel 10, sir. I thought you should know that there is a late-night train known as the Flying Kipper that's traveling across the island. I'm not too sure, but I am certain that it's being delivered by a steamy.
I am aware of that. Diesel told me all about it, and I will be taking care of it. Thank you, Norman. Come along, Diesel. We're going fishing.
Now they're going to take out the Flying Kipper. So obviously Splatter, at least Splatter and Dodge are playing a role, even though it's not major. Hero! Who's taking the...
Who left all this scrap here on the main line? That's not safe. I must report this to Mr. Percival when I am done with my deliveries. Oh, these trucks got a lot heavier all of a sudden.
All right, Pinchy, my little bucket of badness. Time to feast yourself.
What was that? That sounds like a landslide. But that would be the tunnel is collapsing.
Oh, no. It just collapsed onto Hero, it did.
Didn't get a good night's sleep, Paxton?
Yeah. I'm just not used to sleeping in an unfamiliar shed. That's all. Emily, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm filling up on water. Can't be really useful when you don't have enough water.
Oh.
Do either of you have have to fill up on water.
No, I'm good on water. But I will need to go to the hopper and fill up on coal. Goodbye, everyone. See you later tonight.
Thomas, are you good on coal and water?
Yes, Paxton. I filled up my tanks and bunker last night. Why do you ask?
Well, I
had a feeling that was going to happen. It was. Since I'm reacting to a very long video, my headphones suffered one of those cutouts they did. So that's why I gave the 1 minute the sign right there, because my headphones just cut out right there. I don't know why they do that sometimes.
Thomas!
I see.
Thomas!
What is it, Percy?
Come quick! Hero's gotten into an accident!
What?
Bell's taking him to the SODOR Steamworks right now!
Right, let's go!
Oh, Paxton feels guilty, he does.
Hang in there, Hero. We're almost there.
Hero!
Oh, hello, you two.
Oh, Hero! What happened?
I was delivering the flying kipper last night. I was travelling through Henry's tunnel when I had to make an emergency stop because someone had left a pile of scrap on the line.
Scrap on the line?
Yes, but to make matters worse,
when I was inside the tunnel, it began to collapse. I couldn't get out.
Are you alright?
I'm a bit dented and smashed, but I'm certain that Victor can have me fixed. At least until he gets new parts to repair engines.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Come along, let's get you to the steamworks.
Oh, come on, Donny.
Oh,
we
I thought
haven't
my
got all
headphones went
day.
again.
Wait, hang on a minute, will you, Dougie? There's plenty to go around.
Oh dear, Emily.
Oh dear, Edward. You don't look so good.
Oh, I don't feel so good either. Whoa! Well, that's done it.
Yep.
Bust my buffers! What on earth has happened?
We all got boiler ache. It was a problem with the coal and water this morning.
I didn't even make it to my branch line before I started coughing up soot.
Make it to the yards before I started feeling
That's a lot more engines out of action.
Oh, we're all in pain! Fizzling fireboxes. What's happened to Hero?
The tunnel on the main line collapsed, and Hero got caught in it.
Oh, you poor engine.
Victor, does everyone have boiler ache?
Yes, I'm afraid. It's suspected that it's bad coal and tainted water. That's the problem.
We took on coal yesterday. Will we fall ill?
Oh, no, Percy. If you haven't faced any symptoms as of yet, you should be fine.
But what about Hero? He needs to be repaired.
I'm afraid we don't have any room inside at the moment.
You could shut him into the yards outside. I'll keep an eye on him just to make sure he's fine.
Have you found the engine parts yet to fix Gordon, Henry, and James? As well as the others?
I'm afraid not. But don't worry, my friends. Mr. Percival says he's put in an order from the mainland and it should be arriving any day now.
Come on, Hero. Let's get you settled in.
Wow, this is just crazy.
What was that?
You want out. You can't get back out when we're in too deep.
Well, I do, Norman. This isn't right at all. We can't harm the steam engines any longer.
That's the whole reason we were brought here in the first place.
No, Norman. This isn't
gonna
right.
listen to them.
Poor Sidney shouldn't be involved in this situation either.
Well, he is. And need I remind you that you are also involved as well?
Even so, it's not right, Norman. This could be a new opportunity for the both of us.
we can figure out a way to get out of this and build a new future for the three of us on this island and be really useful.
Alongside those puffballs? No, thank you. Get your headlamp out of the clouds, Paxton. We've gotta go collect that engine who was pulling the flying kipper. You coming?
Poor Paxton does not want a part of this at all.
Oh, Norman. What?
And Percy was listening, so this is where Percy comes into it.
Thomas, wait! I need to talk to you.
Sorry, Percy. I can't right now. I'm off to the coaling plant to get some fresh coal. We'll talk first thing in the morning, I promise.
But this is an emergency. Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. We've got to do something.
Hello, Percy. Is something wrong?
Yes, we've got a big problem, Toby. Those new diesels are up to something. I think they plan on kidnapping Hero.
Correct! Cowcatchers, you're right! That is a big problem! I'll shunt Henrietta away. Then we'll head straight for the steamworks.
This is where Percy and Toby...
Cinders and ashes! He's gone! Belle left him right here, and he's gone!
Bother! We weren't fast enough! Percy, explain to me what's going on.
I had heard one of the new diesels saying something about how the three of them are causing accidents to the steam engines on SODOR.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Do you think the diesels got the others?
Sorry. Oh, my paintwork.
I think everyone is fine.
Where do you think Hero went?
I bet I know. Come on, let's go.
They're heading off to the diesel work, aren't they? Is this supposed to be the smelters? Oh my god, it's the smelters yard! Like how a part that Toby's playing.
Come on.
Okay.
SODOR Iron. Zari and Bert.
Hello there, Toby. Percy. What brings you two here? Oh, don't be scared. Unless you're here to be scrapped, that is.
Cut the rubbish, you two. We're looking for engine number 51. Where is he?
Engine 51. Ain't that engine from a faraway place that works here, Bert? Yeah, I think you're right, Harry. No idea.
Like we believe either of you.
Well,
it's getting intense.
Welcome to come in and look around.
Oh, please don't tell me they scrapped
Percy,
Hero.
you wait here. I'll take a look.
Please don't tell me.
See? No engines here.
I'll take your word. For now.
Come back soon. You will eventually.
Well, no luck. They're in the clear, it seems.
But where else could he have gone?
I know one place we can look.
The diesel works? Yep. Just as I predicted that correctly.
I've never been to the diesel works before.
Once we enter, we must be on guard.
Really like how Toby's getting a role in this.
Going in tonight, Diesel?
Yes, then. Another busy day. Huh?
That was a close one.
Let's follow the track. It might lead somewhere.
Heading inside they are.
Hero! Percy? Toby? What are you two doing here?
We're here to rescue you.
No! You both must leave this island! Run away as far as you can! Find a way to sail to another country if you have to! Diesels! They are taking over!
Diesels?
You must go! Run away! Go to my old hideout and stay there forever! They'll never find you there!
They must have really traumatized him.
We don't run. We'll fight for our home. Those diesels don't know that we steam engines are made of stronger stuff.
Is that so? Let's put that to the test then.
What did he do to Percy and Toby?
Are you alright, Thomas? You seem a bit quiet today.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It's just... Percy wanted to speak with me about something last night, but I was busy working late. I told him we could talk this morning, but he wasn't at the sheds.
Well, maybe he was out delivering the mail. Yes, and don't forget, he delivers it in the morning as well.
I suppose so.
They've just been What did he just do to them?
Splatter?
Oh, hey Thomas.
What are you doing here? You usually work over at Vickerstown.
Oh, I'm, covering for that, green engine. Yeah, green engine. With the, number, six. Six, painted on the side of him. I think his name was,
Percy? But what happened to...
Hey! Watch out back there.
I was splattered.
Well, you tried pulling heavy stone tracks. Ain't easy, let me tell you.
Dodge?
Oh, hey Thomas.
What are you doing here?
Doing that, tram engine's work, while he's MIA. That's right.
Cinders and ashes. Toby's gone missing too?
That's right. Come on, Splatter. Get a move on, would ya? All right. Keep your bolts tight and I'm going.
Oh no, this is a problem. I've got to figure out what's going on.
Oh!
Sorry, Annie and Clarabelle, but all the trains are cancelled until I find Percy and Toby.
But you can't just cancel your trains. Who will look after your passengers? Mr. Percival would be very cross.
Hello, Thomas. Why are you shunting Annie and Clarabelle away? Don't you have another passenger train in 20 minutes?
Bertie, thank goodness, I need your help.
Oh? Whatever's the matter?
I need you to look after my passengers for me.
As well as my own? Oh, Thomas, I don't know if I can do that.
Please, it's an emergency. Percy and Toby are missing.
They are? Very well, Thomas. I'll keep an eye on things here.
Oh, you're a great friend, Bertie.
At least that got Bertie motivated. This is really getting bad now.
Oh, Thomas! I need your help. I'm to make a very important delivery to Brendam Docks, but I'm afraid it's far too heavy for me to handle on my own. Could you help me?
Okay, Norman, I will.
Excellent. Follow me.
Oh, it's a trap, Thomas. Don't do it.
Wow, Mr. Percival expected you to pull that?
Yes, which is why I need your help.
Well, we'll try. Phew! This train is heavy!
Hang in there, Thomas. We're almost there.
That is one very long train.
Now for my plan.
Whoa! Norman, stop! We missed the turn!
Oh.
Whoa! Norman, stop! What do you think you're doing?
I'm giving you a boost! Into oblivion.
Norman!
Ooh. He's going to derail Thomas as well. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Help! Help me!
Class 40 as well. Derek. Heading straight for the broken tunnel. Oh no.
Thomas?
Belle! Help!
Thomas!
Is Belle gonna save him?
Don't worry, Thomas. I'm going to slow down and stop you.
Ow! Not so rough! Not so rough!
Sydney! Be
Look at the
gentle
jet
with the
engine in the
trucks.
distance.
They
The
might
jet
get
engine.
payback if you're rough with them.
Sorry, Paxton? There's a runaway train coming straight towards you.
What? Oh my!
Oh, truck, flatbed, tanker, this guy.
Wasn't expecting them to get Paxton.
Whew, that was a close one.
Indeed. Thomas, are you all right? Why did you come in so fast?
It wasn't my fault. That Norman engine nearly got me into an accident. He said this train was meant to be going to the docks, but he kept pushing me past the junction and down the main line, over the big hill, and down the other side.
Why would he do that?
I think I can answer that.
Paxton? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must tell them the truth about what's going on. They deserve it.
You're right.
Yeah.
The, truth about what?
That's basically everything, Thomas. Diesel 10 is causing confusion and delay to the steam engines of SODOR, so that the diesels can take over the railway.
Past my buffers! And you were helping him?
Yes, Thomas. We were.
How could you? Do you know all the troubles our steam engines have faced? Now you diesels come to SODOR and try to take over our home!
I never wanted to. Honest.
Thomas, maybe...
Of course! What would I expect from a diesel?
Thomas, stop!
Diesels are monstrous bullies who can do nothing but cause trouble.
I'm not surprised that Thomas is having this big rage out right here. I mean, because given the fact that what just happened to him, that he nearly got into became the latest steam engine to get into an accident within days. If it wasn't for Belle, I don't blame him for not
Diesels
going into a
are
rage.
always devious.
Thomas, shut up!
If it helps, I think they're keeping some of your friends at the diesel works.
Then that's where I'm going.
Wait, Thomas, it's dangerous. Let us come with you.
No! I'll get help from my real friends, my steamy friends.
Paxton? Are you alright?
Yeah, I think I am.
I'm sorry, he doesn't mean that. He's just worried about his friends. I should go after him.
Well, wait, you should know. They're most likely going to be sending diesels to go kidnap the engines at the steamworks.
Thank you for the warning. I'll see to it that I'm there. But I can't do this alone. Can you two help me?
Oh, you want help from diesels?
Absolutely. We can work together, even though we're different.
Can I help too?
Yes, Sydney, of course you can.
Yay!
And just to be safe, I think we should call upon the help of some other friends.
Other friends?
It had to be nighttime. It just had to be nighttime. The boss sends us to go and get those steamers. He knows I have a severe phobia of the dark. And he seriously expects us to move all these steamies by ourselves? We can only get to 15 miles an hour. Oh.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the steamworks to take the steamies away. what's it to you?
Well, I'm afraid I can't let that happen.
In case you ain't good at math, Missy, there's 3 of us and 4 of you. No, Dodge, there's 1 of her. Oh, wait, yeah. So there is. And only 2 of
gotta love
us.
Splatter and Dodge. You
God's
gotta love
sake,
them.
who's not good at math now, huh, genius? Oh, who cares about education? Point is, the odds aren't exactly...
Hold on. Let me just see if you guys can still see me despite it being a bit more darker. Okay, you guys can still see me. I'm loving this special so far. I really am loving it.
In your
Great way
favor.
to have a
I
1000
wouldn't
video.
say that.
Paxton?
Looks like it.
The boss ain't gonna like this. Don't worry about it, Splatter. I'm the leader. I'll take care of this. No, wait, what? Excuse me? No, you're not. It's Splatter and Dodge, not Dodge and Splatter. Does it really matter? Yeah, it does. If we get our names on billboards and movie posters like you said we would, I want our names to be said in a way that sounds right. Sounds smounds. It's pushing time.
No, Bill.
Oh, wait, what's she doing? What do you think she's doing, Nimrod? Now I can't get off this thing. Looks like it's down to me and my amazing pushing skills to get you off first, Paxton. What pushing skills? You can't even do any push-ups. I don't see you trying any yourself. Because we can't. We're engines, not people. Let me focus on this first. He can't stop me.
Oh yeah? Well, how are you gonna do that when you're not on the track?
Oh! Dodge! Whoa!
Oh! Got you!
Hey, Dodge. Yeah, Splatter? You're right. The boss won't be happy about this.
No.
Hello, Harry. Bert. What are you 2 doing here?
On guard tonight. Boss's orders.
But where are Den and Dart? That's their job.
No idea. No one can find them.
Pah! The fools probably got lost or something. Well, looks like
Hello there.
Oh!
Oi, Steamy! What brings you here?
Oh, I just got, a bit lost, that's all.
Is that right? Well, we can help you find your way back. Just come with us.
You'll have to catch me first.
Oi! Come back here!
Bert, go with your brother. I'll stand guard.
Oh, but he's just one tank engine.
Trust me, he'll need backup.
Oh. So this is some other friends, or everyone pitching in together.
Good work, twins. Duck, it's your turn.
Right.
Are those the missing engine parts?
Hello, Diesel.
Duck. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to deliver some supplies for the diesel works. Mr. Percival's orders, you see.
Why don't you wallop back to your branch line? A stinky steamy like you isn't welcomed here.
Alright then. I'll just go back to Knapford Station and tell Mr. Percival what had happened. We may have to pay a visit to the diesel works.
Right. Come inside. I'll show you where to leave him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diesel.
But I'll be watching you.
I'm sure you will.
Duck and Diesel, gotta love them.
Good show, Duck. Come on, Rosie. We've got to find our friends.
Right behind you, Thomas.
I knew Rosie would have a player. I like how she's in her pink, original pink, but I would have had the headlight on top of her.
Percy!
Toby! Look, Thomas! There they are, look!
Percy! Toby! Hero! They've got you as well?
Yes, Thomas, they did. What are you doing here?
We've come to rescue you. Come on, Rosie, let's get ready. Right, let's roll.
Oh, Dieselton's gonna find out. Oh.
That's it, Rosie, we're almost there. Wait, Rosie,
What is it, Thomas?
somebody put these tankers in the way. We can't get out.
Now, who would go and do that?
Diesel 10?
Yes,
Oh.
Diesel 10. 10 out of 10 for devious deeds and brutal strength.
But how did you...
I can answer that.
Norman.
I saw you sneaking about as I was pulling in. Too bad. You were this close as well.
Thomas the Tank Engine, you certainly are a bold one, aren't you? Once again, you stand in my way, trying to be the hero you believe yourself to be.
No! I'm not afraid of...
I hear you've been sticking your funnel in our business. Ain't that right? All these puffballs believed you to be their savior, a hero with nerves of steel. Seems they think you're gonna save the day once again. They think you're going to save their haven. But that ain't gonna happen this time.
Oi, Diesel, you were right. There was 2 of them.
We're sorry, Thomas. Not this time, Thomas. Things are gonna be done differently. You and all your friends are finally at the end of your line this time. We're gonna drag you and your friends to the smelter's yard. You'll all be cut up and melted down. Then, that's when we Diesels come in and, well... you know.
This is pure evil.
No. This is revenge. We Diesels were meant to be the future of all railways around the world, yet some of us were unfortunate enough to come to the island of SODOR, the place the Age of Steam refuses to die. You took our glory from us. And now, I'm gonna break your steamy family, piece by piece.
No, no, no! I'm not gonna let you get away with this! I'll stop you!
Oh, I don't think so. Norman, take care of him.
With pleasure.
Diesels, shunt these puffballs away. They've walked right into the lion's den.
Oh, no, wait, stop!
Is that spam can?
Thomas, rescue me!
Help!
Norman, please don't do this! Please! Please! I still want to be really useful! I'm an engine just like you!
Engine?
Norman, what are you doing? Norman, you idiot!
He just pulled stuff off the rails. Now Thomas is being chased by Diesel. Oh my god.
Now I'll get you, Thomas the Tank Engine!
Go into the tunnel while it's still being repaired. Oh my god.
Help!
What the?
I say, little Thomas.
Spencer!
What on earth are you playing at
Rear of the
now?
rail. Rear of the
No
rail.
time to explain! I've got to get away from Diesel!
That's how you escape from being chased? Pah! Let me show you how it's really done.
What?
Hey, chocolate bar on wheels.
Spencer!
Want to see something cool?
My eyes! My
He just
eyes!
waved steam at him.
Buckle up, Thomas. Let's get you back to Tidmouth.
Whoa! That's my boiler!
Oh, wow.
Blast!
You let him escape? What is wrong with you?
Ouch! No, no.
Such a failure of an engine you are, Diesel.
Failure? I've been helping you non-stop with your...
Shut up! Or else you'll be joining those tea kettles at the smelter's yard tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
It would seem as though we shall have to initiate Plan B. Fear not, however, for we are so close to glory. Tomorrow shall be the day everything changes for us. Tomorrow shall be the day SODOR is reborn. Tomorrow is...
Oh, it's not.
The Day of the Diesels!
There it is. Is that Class 40 and span cam right there? Looks like Norman's finally talked some sense.
Thomas, are you all right?
They've been taken away, Belle.
All the steamies? No!
I failed them all. All of my friends.
Oh, Thomas, I am very sorry. You did everything you could, but it was still not enough. You should also know, there was a planned kidnapping at the steamworks.
What? Oh no! Are they all safe?
Yes, Thomas, they are safe. I managed to stop the evil diesels. With a little bit of help, of course.
Accident Sydney.
You saved my friends?
It was a bit of a challenge, I must admit. But I'm happy to say the big engines are safe.
And the best part is, the big engines are safe.
Right. Well, anyways, Thomas, it was these diesels who took a stand against their own to make sure engines like us were safe.
I'm sorry I was so rude to you two. I let my anger blind me and blamed you two for the actions of other diesels. It was horrible of me and I apologize.
Oh, it's alright, Thomas. Anger can make you do some funny things sometimes.
You see now, Thomas? We may be different types of engines, but it is our character, morals, and actions that make us who we are.
You're right, Belle. Steamies and diesels can work together.
Yes,
yep,
they certainly can.
Thomas, look!
Norman.
Thomas, I know you probably don't want me here, but I brought you something you could use.
Oh yeah? What's that then?
The parts needed to fix the engines at the SODOR Steamworks.
They were here on the island this whole time? When did they arrive?
Yesterday morning, but...
You, get out of here. You're not welcome here.
Thomas, listen.
Alright then, I'm listening. What's your game? Suddenly you're changing sides now? Why?
Because...
Why have you been so awful to me and my friends?
Thomas, it's because...
Why did you really come to SODOR? Why? Why do you have this vendetta against steam engines?
Because I know what it's like to be a steam engine, alright?
What?
But, you never were a steam engine, Norman.
I know, Sydney. I mean, I know what it's like to be treated like one. You see, I was built at a big workshop as a prototype diesel alongside my twin Dennis. We were both some of the first diesel engines, as a matter of fact. My brother was a bit of a slacker, so I had to do most of the work. One of my main jobs was to shunt trucks and coaches for the big engines. But I also pulled light goods trains along the Caterham line.
The steam engines on the mainland thought I was weird and looked down upon me as an engine. They all said I was never going to make it as an engine and told me to keep my dirty buffers away from their shiny clean coaches. I had told them that I was an engine just like them, but they wouldn't listen. I was miserable until one day I arrived back at my shed and met two Diesels, Paxton and Diesel. We got along very well and chatted all night the first time they arrived on the railway. Paxton was very supportive and always worked with a smile on his face. I also found myself gravitating towards Diesel, because he had shared the same sentiments with me about steam engines.
Their railway doesn't deserve engines like us, you know. What they don't understand is that we are revolutionary.
Oh, so this is
Engines
what happened
like
to
us were
Norman.
built to improve a railway. To make
So the reason Norman only acts like this is because of how the steam engines treated him, saying he was never going to make it.
it more
That's just
efficient
horrible.
and fast. It may not seem like it now, Norman, my dear engine, but one day we shall show each and every one of them.
Then the day came where Diesel was purchased by your controller, Sir Topham Hatt. He promised me that he would get us the SODOR one day to help take over the railway and have only diesel engines run the island. Sydney arrived shortly after his departure, and so, here we are now.
Norman, how come you never told anyone how you felt?
Because I felt as though my problems weren't as important. It's always gotta have the paintwork or suck it up. All I wanted to be was useful, but I let my blind rage get the better of me. It caused me to hurt others. Thomas, I'm sorry.
You mustn't be. Your feelings matter just as much as anyone else's, Norman. You have every right to be angry with the way those engines treated you, and have every right to let your feelings be known.
Yeah.
But you mustn't let the anger win.
I know.
Poor Norman.
Thank you.
But
Giving him in death.
where do we go from here? We're completely outnumbered. Diesel 10's either kidnapped all the steam engines or damaged them. He's won.
Alright, let me just put my laptop on charge pretty quickly. I just gotta... there's a switch right here. Ugh. Can't wait until I get a computer, then these problems then about me having to charge my laptop will stop.
Maybe not. Come on out.
Flynn!
Hello, hello, hello! Nice to meet you all!
Whoa, what the... Who are you?
Someone who travels by road, but loves to ride the rails. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're still outnumbered.
Oh, are we?
Don't worry, Thomas.
Mavis.
We're here to help.
Aye, matey.
And
The pirate
salty.
never leaves a shipmate behind, no matter how different they are.
Daisy.
Indeed! All this extra work is bad for me swerves as well!
Dead and dark.
We certainly aren't steamies, Thomas.
What he means is, we're still gonna stop that Diesel 10.
Derek and Boko. And Dennis.
Past my boiler! But Belle, how did you orchestrate this whole thing, as well as getting Flynn to SODOR?
That's where I came in.
Mr. Percival.
Mr. Percival?
Yes, Thomas. I thank you for being really useful, and I applaud you in your efforts. But I must remind you that you're not alone in any of this.
You're right, sir. We will stop that evil Diesel 10.
This is it.
But
This
what
is
should
so
our plan
awesome.
be then?
I've got an idea. It's not going to be easy, but we may have to break some railway regulations. But it's worth a shot.
Alright then, tell us, Norman.
He's gathering everyone else. Molly, Nicole, Harvey.
Oh, my paintwork.
Oh.
Can you feel it, Diesel?
The final battle.
The dawn of a new era.
Doc, we're scared.
So am I, you two.
How great it is. This is like a dream come true to see Diesels take the island of Sodor. There's nothing quite like it.
The Spam Cannon Class 40.
Sir?
What? He came back. You came back. Well, well, well. What are you gonna do now, Puffball? Stop all of us? That's funny. He's number one, and there's only one of him.
Norman?
Pity. He was doing so nicely, too. Very well, then. I suppose he will have to meet the Cutter's torch as well, then.
Here they come.
What in the world?
For SODOR!
For SODOR!
My plan will be a success!
Let's go! Bell, Flynn, come with us!
This is incredible right here. Full-on chase. Magic Railroad chase, but it's the opposite.
Diesel 10! Stop now, it's over!
You morons really thought I didn't have a backup plan?
That's the boss's signal.
Is that fuel
Here we
tankers?
go.
Oh, thank goodness the new parts arrived.
Yes, boss. We're finally catching up.
What on earth was that?
Wait, do you smell something,
Is he gonna
Kevin?
burn down the steamworks?
Yeah. It smells like, fire!
Bell, Flynn, go see what you can do. Norman, stay with me.
I realised it.
Wow, that was a big boom, wasn't it? Yeah, we're never gonna get to do that again.
Get away from the fire! It's not safe!
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. We've got to take up those fire safety lessons. I wish I was a steamy. I think I'd actually know something about fires then.
Ready to do what we do best?
I was built ready!
Literally trying to burn down the steamworks. Wow. Over to the old bridge, that is.
Wait a minute. I know where he's going. Faster, Norman!
The quarry?
Is this the smelter's yard?
Yes, Norman, it is. Any sign of him?
No, I don't see him.
Keep your eye out for him. We must not let him escape.
He's in the smelter shed, isn't he? Thomas, don't go in there. It's a trap. Thomas, it's a trap. You want to get out of there.
Thomas! Still think little engines can do big things, Thomas? Bye-bye, useless puffball.
No, stop it, stop!
Oh my goodness.
Goodbye. What?
Leave my friend alone, you monster!
Oh my god.
You think you're strong enough to stop me?
That's it, Norman! Keep going!
I can't!
Pitiful fool.
Dennis!
That makes two of us!
Dennis, you've come to help me?
Of course! Family sticks together no matter what!
You go, Dennis!
Uh-oh, you got me.
Goodbye, Diesel 10!
No! No! Help! Help me! Please! Help me! Pull me back!
I literally thought they were gonna kill him.
You thought it wise to rescue the enemy?
What are we going to do? There's no way we can get away from this lunatic.
I've got an idea!
Well, they just turned around quickly. Thomas logic. Literally thought they were gonna send kill Diesel 10 right there.
Thomas, this is a dead end!
Wait for it.
He's getting closer!
It's the end of the line.
Now!
Yay!
This isn't over.
I think you'll find it is indeed over.
Well, that's taken care of.
Thank goodness for that.
Well done to all of you! You managed to prevent an evil engine from taking over the railway! I am very proud of you, and I'm very certain that Sir Toppermat will be as well. You lot, on the other hand, are in some serious trouble. Diesel, I'm sending you to work at the coal mines for the remainder of my time as controller. I will be putting in a good word to Topham to keep you there permanently if possible.
Ow. 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 Yes, sir.
Ari, Bert, you've both had too much fun scrapping, so me and your manager have decided that it's time you learn what hard work actually means. So we've decided to send you to Farquhar Quarry and work there until you can be trustworthy engines again.
Hey, the gang's back together. Right, boys?
As for you, Splatter and Dodge, I'm sending you two back to the mainland. You will both work there until you can be trusted once again, as well as to learn how to be leaders and not mere followers.
Oh.
So that's because I think I heard that Splatter and Dodge were going to appear in the Great Race. They were as mainland diesels they were, but I thought they were going to be sent to do the work at the ironworks, do Ari and Bert's work at the ironworks, so they can understand the meaning of what it's like to be scrubbed.
That's good, because I was tired of taking orders from Claw Machine over there. All that listening, all that moving about. I could do with a lovely holiday. Oh, yeah, the Bahamas is supposed to be fantastic this time of year. We should go there. Yeah, better than going to Wales again. We sat in that rain for hours. We got to see Talachin, though. That was fun, right?
Diesel 10.
But sir, what will become of Diesel 10?
Will he be meeting Davy Jones's locker, sir? Scrapped? Well, that is not my decision to make, as he's not my engine. He's Sir Topham Hatt's. But he'll be kept at the diesel works for the rest of the summer until Topham returns. I'll let him know what happened and he can make his decision then.
Dennis, I'm sorry for saying I was done with you. That was not okay for me to say, especially to my brother.
I know you are, Norman. I was a rather lazy engine, I'll admit. But ever since I came to SODOR, I now see the importance of being a really useful engine.
I know. Seeing you hold back Diesel 10 like that was absolutely amazing! That must have required a lot of strength.
You don't know the half of it.
I'm so glad Dennis and Norman have made up.
Alright, all fixed up now. Now get out there and be the most useful engine you can possibly be.
We shall! Thank you, Victor!
Boss, can I get some help here?
Of course, Kevin.
Great to see everything's back to normal.
Yeah, ever since we got these four come in, as well as having the part of the steamworks get burnt, we're, kind of behind schedule, boss.
Yes, I understand. It's going to take some time before these engines are fixed up and ready to go.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, and who might you two be?
My name's Dan, and this here is Dodd. We work at the diesel works, but it's, not particularly busy at the moment.
What he means is, would you like some help?
Oh, well, yes, thank you very much. Come along and I'll show you along how you can help.
One by one. There's Diesel at the coaling plant, with Hector, Harry and Bert working at the quarry, and there's Splatter and Dodge off to the mainland. Toby back in service, Gordon back spelling the
Thomas,
tunnels fixed.
is Sir Topham Hatt really as nice as everyone says he is?
Of course. He likes all engines, no matter what they are.
Yeah, don't worry. He even kept me on, even after I was such a lazy engine. He'll surely keep you on board his team.
Shush! He's coming! Look!
Oh, he's coming.
Hello, everyone. My, I didn't expect I'd be missed so much.
Why, hello, Topham. Did you have a good holiday?
I did, thank you for asking. How were things here while I was away?
Well, we did admittedly have a rough start at first, but eventually we got back on track in no time.
Oh, are these the three diesels you had told me about?
Why, yes, sir.
Norman, Paxton and Sydney. I think you three could be very useful engines on my railway. I have heard you've been helping out quite a lot. Would you three like to stay?
Yes, sir!
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, Sydney, that's a good thing.
Oh, hooray!
Excellent. Welcome to SODOR, you three.
Sir Topham Hatt, meet Flynn. He's a really useful fire engine and has helped me out quite a lot this summer.
So I've heard. Flynn, you'd make for a fine addition to our rescue team. Not only can you travel on road and rails, but having two fire engines on a big island like SODOR would be extra helpful. Would you like to stay?
Oh, yes, sir!
Sir, there's still an important matter we need to discuss.
Right, let's go.
Now you listen to me and you listen good.
This is my railway. I shall not have my engines bullying anyone else, no matter who they are. You're lucky we even considered having you repaired.
Then you must think of me as a really useless engine then. One who poses a threat to your little empire. One who will never stop causing trouble. So why don't you just have me scrapped then? Take me apart and prove to all of SODOR that you prefer steam engines over diesels.
No, I shall not do that. I never scrap an engine, no matter how troublesome they are. You are now fully repaired. You shall only be permitted to work at the ironworks alongside Harry and Bert, once they're allowed to return to their regular jobs. You may go to the diesel works for repairs, but that will be that. If I find out that you've gone anywhere else on the island, I shall send you to another railway without hesitation. Do I make myself clear?
I don't know if I should be happy or if I should be enraged. But I suppose you're just full of surprises, aren't you? I shall do as you say. But know this, Topham. Whatever the future may hold, you shall never be rid of me.
He went out fighting, he did. Diesel 10 let them know that they may have defeated him once, but he'll be back again.
Me and Paxton warned you that those trucks would pay you out if you were gonna be rough with them.
Oh.
Don't worry, your wheels will be fixed in no time.
Hello, Norman. Hi, Sydney. You alright?
Yeah, just derailed and got my wheels damaged. Nothing serious.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're back on the track soon. Norman, the Fat Controller wants us to collect a goods train from Knapford Yards and deliver it to Brendam Docks.
Right. Let's go then. We mustn't be late.
Bill and Ben. He just goes to sleep. That's it. Oh wait, there's a post-credit scene. There's a post-credit scene, so I need to see this.
And this is where you shall be working starting tomorrow, Paxton.
Wow, this place is huge.
Yes, indeed. We've
There's
needed a
Scullery and
designated
Rheneas.
standard gauge engine for quite some time now, and we think you'd be the perfect fit.
Well, it's a pleasure I've been chosen, and I shall do my very best to... what was that?
Oh well, it was probably just,
Old equipment.
or a wagon that, didn't have his brakes on properly. Who knows? Nothing to worry about.
Come along, and I'll show you where the stone gets loaded and unloaded.
Yes, do come along.
Why was Scullery and Rheneas acting like that? Luke! Oh, so was this...
So fuck you. So fuck you.
Thank you, Percy. Wow. Wow, what a rewrite that was. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, you know. I love how we had Skylar Dodge and Dennis in it. Obviously, like how it was supposed to be in the original. I really do like how Bell and Flynn were rewritten into it, and apart from Diesel 10 wanting a new Diesel Works, he wanted just to take over the island completely. I mean, I love some of the crash scenes, the scenes such as Gordon and Henry Gordon, James, and Henry's crashes. Like that Splatter and Dodge played a role. Thought they were going to have just minor roles, but they played major roles. Love the good diesels such as Boko, Derek, and all that kind of stuff. Like the additions of Class 40 and Spam Cam as well. And that chase scene that scene right there. Chase scene right there was really good. I really also love the fact that Dennis and we had a bit of a part. We had a look into Norman's past of how he acted like, and he only acted like the way he was because he was looked down upon steam engines, and obviously he had to deal with Dennis's dirty work it is because of Dennis's laziness. But the two of them were able to make up. They were. I mean, and I love how Diesel 10 was just insistent he was, and even after his defeat, he would let them know that it isn't the end of him and that he would be back again. And I also really love that post-credit scene where this rewrite does a perfect rewrite is perfectly heads towards Blue Mountain Mystery. It does. I don't know if we're going to get a rewrite of Blue Mountain Mystery, but if this rewrite was to try and also lead into the events of Blue Mountain Mystery, then I'd say it was a good job. I also like how Paxton was a bit of a gullet, how Paxton, Sydney, and Norman were introduced in this time as well. I assume this rewrite's supposed to take place between season 14 and season 15 it was. So, yeah. I also like how this also gave a backstory on how Paxton they were able to stay at, how Paxton, Norman, and Sydney were able to stay, and obviously how Paxton was able to get his job at the Blue Mountain Quarry, and then obviously like the fact that Spencer helped Thomas right there. Just love the fact that nearly every character played a major role into the main plot right there. Really love some of the action scenes as well. 10 out of 10 rewrite. That was a rewrite I certainly wasn't expecting right there. I didn't know what to expect. I like how Percy Percy wasn't the main character. He was kind of a main character, but we almost looked like a bit of a liability to his plans. But let me know in the comments down below. How do you think would you have rewritten David Diesels? If you had to rewrite David Diesels, how would you do it? Would it be this rewrite, or would it be a mix of the original darker version, the version we got, and this rewrite? Let me know in the comments down below how would you rewrite David Diesels. But my thoughts on this, I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved how Belle and Flynn were written into it, as well as Paxton, Sydney, and Norman they were. Love Norman's backstory and his relationship with Dennis and how Dennis's laziness affected him. Just so much stuff I loved about this. Again, 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 rewrite, you and your team. And all the voice actors as well did fantastic jobs they did. I love also some of the punishments, such as Diesel having to work at the coaling plant, Ari and Bert heading off to Farquhar Quarry, and Espada and Dodge getting sent back to the mainland, and Diesel 10 also being sent to the ironworks in the end. So, yeah. That's basically all I can say is great. This was a fantastic video to react to for the 1000th upload to this channel it is, and I must say, I 100% enjoyed it. I will say this once again, thank you all so much for helping me reach this milestone of 1000 videos, and I really hope you all enjoyed it by me reacting to arguably the longest video I have ever done on my channel, ever. Let me know what your favourite part of this react was in the comments down below. I still can't believe this is the 1000th video I've uploaded to this channel, and I owe it all to you guys for keeping me motivated to carry on making these videos. Thank you all so much again. Our next goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and we're close to doing it. We are. You do want to see my previous Thomas reactions, whether it's an audio story or trains adaptation. I will have a playlist up in the top right corner of your screen right now. There'll be some new. We may have hit 1,000 videos, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. Tomorrow I will react to last week's SMG4 video that I've been wanting to react to for the past week now, so stay tuned for that. And also tomorrow I'll be reacting to the final episode of Class Acts by Brandon Rogers. So those will be the two videos that I will do tomorrow. So hope you guys so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this rewrite I reacted to. Also, let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Links to both of them will be in the description down below. Share this video, subscribe if you're new here, ring that bell to get notified when I upload new videos, when I post in the community tab. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the 1001st time. Bye!